Hey guys, happy Tuesday. I'm actually so fucking pissed right now. I am livid. I am so fucking angry. It's 5 o'clock. I normally get off at 4:30, but I've spent the last hour and a half in a meeting with my boss. So imagine this, you're going out to lunch. You've just clocked out. 5 seconds ago, you clocked out. You're grabbing your lunch from the break room fridge. You pass your boss, like the top boss of your company, a man, and he says to you, when you get back from lunch, we're gonna have a meeting to figure shit out. Excuse me? What? I literally nothing. Like what? So my coworker, my Infj coworker, has apparently been talking to the entire company about just like one little thing. She's like blown it up into these huge things, and it's turned into a total gossip like fest. And my boss is like, he hates gossip apparently. So, it's just like, I'm just sitting there basically like, just, this is all news to me. You'd think if somebody was this fucking angry that they needed to get both the bosses involved and have a 4-person sit down, you'd think the other person would have any idea about what was about to happen. I hate women, dude. I fucking hate women. I cannot stand women. They should not be in the workplace. Most of them should not be in the workplace. I think some can, some should. But it's like maybe 5%. Like it's not a lot of women. So, and he's like, yeah, like, this is a really big deal. Like, if you guys don't figure it out, I'm gonna have to fire one of you or both of you. And the fuck I care. Like, the fuck, I don't need this fucking job, you idiot. Like, and I'm not even giving him that. I'm literally, the whole time I'm just like, this is all news to me. Like, this is crazy. But if you want my side of the story, if you want to hear some of the stories I have about this insane, passive-aggressive and outwardly aggressive bitch, I can dole out a couple for you real quick, just so I'm gonna handpick the ones that I think encapsulate how crazy this bitch is. And sorry, not sorry, but I'm never gonna be the type of person that comes up to you and says, hey, this fucking lady just did this. Because I don't fucking care. I take everything in, okay, information, and that, if anything, I just reroute my daily work life in a way so that I have to deal with this person less so. I swear to fucking God. I would love if we both got fired. I would love it. I would love it. I would love it. Because you know what? That's exactly what the last thing I would say to her was, I didn't need this job. You did. Like, you fucking idiot, with your fucking car getting repoed and your shit life in your shit apartment with your shitty boyfriend. And I think she's got 4 dogs now. That's the type of person I'm dealing with. Somebody with 4 dogs in a 2-bedroom apartment. Okay? Like, don't start with me, dude. Don't start with me. I'm so happy and healthy in and outside of work, but especially outside of work. I'm really good at work too. Like, I am so thankful for my job because it allows me a level of freedom and autonomy that I told them I needed at the interview. They gave me what I needed, and I have held up my side of the bargain by doing exceptional work. Exceptional work. They would never fire me, actually. Like, I'm not even worried about it. But I would, like, bring it on, please. Like, I would fucking love if we both lost our jobs over your fucking stupid ass. You fucking dumb cunt. Stupid. Just, it would be worth it, actually. I hope I get fired. I'm not going to, but it would be amazing. Like, that stupid bitch. Like, she's just not the type of person that's gonna fucking listen. She's the type of person who's been fired at least 10 times in a row. Like, she's 40, in her mid-40s, early to mid-40s. And you just know she's gotten fired from a gas station. You know? Like, that's the level of caliber that I'm working with. And quite honestly, that's how most women are. They are the type of worker that would get fired from a gas station because they can't fucking do anything with another woman, especially when that other woman doesn't validate their existence. Like, I'm not, you know, before I made the cardinal mistake of wearing earbuds at work. Before I did that, she had no problem with me because I validated her. Now that I don't, she fucking hates me and is aggressive. So, just stupid. I don't know. I'm so over it, dude. I'm so over it. But, you know, at the same time, it's just like, there's nothing I can do. So what comes is what comes. And I've lived long enough, and I've noted as such enough that, you know, you always end up where you're supposed to be. And, you know, even when something really bad happens, you know, on paper, happens, you know, it's just like, it's not really that bad. It's actually a great thing because it allowed me to pivot and do this thing that I would have, you know, otherwise never gotten the opportunity to do, you know, because I would have been on a different timeline. Like, you're gonna threaten me with a timeline change? Like, dude, you have no fucking idea how much I fucking love timeline changes. Timeline changes are the best, dude. They're so fucking random. They're so fucking, like, interesting. I've been at this company only since February. So, you know, it doesn't feel quite time for a change because I do like, personally, on a personal level, I like to be at a job, no matter how shitty it is, for 1 year. I like to give a company 1 year so that I can see, you know, everything in a year, play out in a year, you know, between all the 4 seasons and all that stuff. And also just, you know, because then I feel like I gave it a good try, you know, like I gave it an honest try. And, you know, if at a year I'm like still really unhappy, I leave. I've done that for 1 job. And, yeah, I mean, just as with every other job I've left with no, you know, much more time there, it led me to an amazing timeline change that has gotten me to where I'm at now, which is driving to a house to my man in a monster truck, you know, to 2 amazing dogs, roughly 40 amazing chickens, 5 amazing cows, right? 5 amazing cows, there's like 5 of them. A great rando horse, white horse, mind you. Yeah, I just, you can't threaten me with a fucking banging time, dude. But this bitch whose life is on a fucking thread, yeah, you can probably make her life a little bit worse because she fucking doesn't get it. Like, women are just so, like, can you not, she's not even doing the basic decency of mirroring, which is like, hey, you do your job, you do your department, I'll do my department. We don't really have to, you know, we don't really have to cross paths. So let's just keep it that way. Like, she's just trying so hard to ram herself into my life because we have close physical proximity. But, you know, like my boyfriend a month or so ago, he said, the people you work with from your family. And I was so angry when he said that. I was like, no, absolutely not. Like, absolutely not. Because that is not true for me. Like, I don't care if we spend 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, you know, within 4 feet of each other. I don't care. Like, you will not, if I don't deem you as a good enough person to deal with, you bet your ass that you're gonna be two arm lengths away from me. Like, I don't, because for me, I believe more so in the fact that you are the amalgamation of the 5 people you hang out with, right? And even though I have to, you know, hang out with her 8 hours a day, you bet your ass that I'm being very careful to not end up anything like her. Like, that woman, the way she is my worst nightmare. My worst nightmare. Being with a beta male in a shitty apartment. Not even like just a decent apartment, right? It'd be one thing to be in an apartment, but it's a shitty apartment with a shitty landlord and shitty neighbors with 4 dogs. With a son, an 18-year-old son who's still at home with me. That I had to drive to high school every morning until he graduated a month or so ago. Nightmare. Nightmare. I mean, it's fine she has a son. It's fine he's 18. But the fact that she had to drive an 18-year-old to school every day, like, my mom, she would have been like, walk your ass to school. Or, you know, I guess that's because I lived relatively close to my high school, but like, for him, he could easily take a bus. He could easily take a bus and figure it out. A bus and a bike, easily figured out. But no, this boy is pathetic. Like, I'm sorry, I was out of the house at 17, man. Like, you think I'm gonna fucking be depending on my mother at 18 to get me to school? Out your damn mind. I don't know, you guys. I'm just, ugh. It's fine though. I gotta look on the positive. It's just like, okay, well, you got paid for the last hour and a half of work. You got a half hour of OT. You know, look on the bright side. Okay, you know, it's fine. Jesus Christ, just keep your side of the street clean, people. Like, do not bring your personal life to fucking home, to fucking work. It's just, it's criminal how much time we have to spend there. Like, before this, I had a job, a different job for like a little over a year and a half, maybe 2 years, I can't remember. But it was 4/10, so I had 3 days off. And now that I'm back to, you know, 5/8s, the 8s are incredible. It's nice, you know. But the 5 days, the 2-day weekends, like, it's just, I hate it so fucking much. It's just not enough time out of that fucking place, in that structure, in that hierarchy, just doing work that, you know, it's fine, you know, it works with my skills, with my skill set, but it's a lot of time, and to have this fucking bitch making it worse somehow, going out of her fucking way. It's kind of amazing. It's just like, wow, lady, like, because she's extroverted too, you know, like, they just cannot be left alone for 8 hours, and, you know, I'm the only person that sits next to her. So, you know, that's why she's going out of her way to gossip, because it allows her to have interaction with other people, to have it, yeah, just straight up interaction. So if she has to embellish, she's obviously going to do that. You know, whatever. I'm sure everybody looks at her like, you're insane. Like, Wendy's really nice, Wendy's really base, like Wendy's really normal, like above all, like people are always like, what's normal? And it's like, you know what normal is, okay? You know what abnormal, like, shut up, shut the fuck up. You know what fucking normal means. You fucking dumb fucks. It's somebody who's peace driven, life affirming, and just not a fuck up. Like, to be a fuck up is so embarrassing. It's such a failure, especially as an adult, like a full-fledged adult. You're still doing high school bullshit. You're still gossiping. Like, dude, at least do it through a stupid text thread. But nobody at work would, they might listen to you because she's so hard to deal with. ENFJs are such a strong personality. They're so, like, thick-headed. Like, it's very hard to get away from them. You know what I mean? Like, you just, the best bet you have of dealing with them is just letting them exhaust themselves and, getting bored, essentially. I swear to fucking God. ENFJs are my least favorite type. They are one of my least favorite types, which is insane because they're not even a sensor, right? Like, they're not even a sensor, and they've always been on my shit list. But that said, the one and only girl that on this earth that I have met and come to love for how amazing she is an ENFJ. So, God bless her. God save her. God send that woman everything good right now. I swear, I'm so thankful for her, because otherwise I would hate this type so fucking much. My mom's an ENFJ, and man, the torture that woman has put me under, like, and that's coming from somebody who has found forgiveness and really, really, like, come to terms with the fact that she is her own woman, she is her own person. She was very, very young when she had me. I have 4 siblings, right? Our father was not there for us at all. She did it all by herself, besides what I did, right? I had to step up and be the surrogate parent, But man, like, just, in the time that my boyfriend's met her, he's just like, man, like, she really knows how to torture you. She's they're just so self-absorbed, and they really just, with SI Trickster, right? Like, they cannot remember, there's that, it's like people, I think a lot of people have like a parent, usually a mother that's an ENFJ, and they'll bring up, as an adult, they'll be like, I don't like how much you hit me as a kid. They'll try and, like, find peace of something by bringing something up like that, a terrible memory, of their recollection of their childhood. They'll say, Mom, like, I forgive you, but I don't like how much you hit me as a kid. And an ENFJ mom, an ENFJ parent would literally be like, I didn't hit you. I never hit you. No, that didn't happen. It's so frustrating. So, you really have to, with them, realize that you're not going to get an apology. You're not even going to get validation of your lived experience. They're literally going to it's not even gaslighting, because there's no gas. It's all flame. Smoke up your ass. It's smoke up your fucking ass that you have to get over on your own fucking personal accord. So anyway, how was your day? Swear to fucking God. I'm so annoyed. But I'm going to let it go, because I don't care. Again, threaten me with a good time, Mike. Threaten me with a good time. Let me leave this shithole. Like, and come on, crypto. Crypto is up today, so that's a good thing. Like, can always fall back on that for a little bit. I swear to fucking God. But boyfriend and I have been really on our shit. We're making great strides on our goal. And I'm not going to have to work, for much longer, quite honestly. So it might line up. It might line up perfectly. My life is a series of things lining up perfectly. So maybe that's just how it's going to go. Like, I don't not see that happening, because my life is good. My life is great. I am lucky. I am blessed. I am favored. I'm happy. Like, I only win. If I don't win, I learn. I don't know who said that. Muhammad Ali, maybe. But that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. Just a regular Tuesday. See, this is why I hate Tuesdays. Because it's still like, oh, you still have 3 days to go, bitch. You're not even halfway there. You still have more than half the week to deal with. Hopefully I think a lot of it was like directed at her, and hopefully she fucking understands that she's more on the grill than I am. Like, anyway, you guys take care. Have a great evening. Bye.